So I'm currently behind the wheel of the 2025 Acura RDX in the A-Spec trim. And this thing features a few different drive mode, which Acura calls the dynamic mode system. And I wanted to take a moment to showcase how enabled those modes and what they change in the vehicle. So how you change between these different dynamic modes is right here on the center console. This big, nice dial obviously says dynamic mode with two arrows going left and right. So you twist that and you'll get some animations on the navigation display, as well as it can change some of the gauge cluster characteristics as well. So let's start all the way at the top. So you got snow, nice snow animation. And what that's gonna do is, per the owner's manual, it maximizes the controllability through a reduced throttle response. So what it also does is it turns off automatically. Right there you see it's off the auto idle stop system, the engine start stop system at red lights or anything like that. So it'll keep that off as well. But what it's basically gonna do is kind of play a traction control game while using the throttle response for you. Then you got comfort, nice bluish animation. So what that's going to do is maximizes the driver comfort through a decreased steering effort, twisting the steering wheel around, as well as a reduced ride firmness if you have the active damper system equipped in your RDX. You got normal, nothing really to discuss other than, nice little animation, but it's basically the most balanced everyday use. The vehicle's going to start up in that mode. And then the most drastic mode in the RDX A-Spec, which is sport mode. So when I twist it into sport, the most dramatic changes on the gauge cluster, you'll get two additional performance gauges. You get a boost gauge as well as a G-force meter will display up top, as well as changing the most characteristics of the vehicle, liven it up a bit. So sport, nice sport animation. There's those two additional gauges I mentioned. So you have that turbo gauge on the left, you have the G-force acceleration gauge on the right. Like in the snow mode, the auto start stop system will be disabled by that little white icon there. And what the sport mode does is it, while turning everything to level 10, right, it enhances the vehicle response through an increased steering effort. So this will be kind of a tighter steering wheel, heightened throttle response. It'd be more freer throttle, modified active sound control, sounds a lot better in that mode, and a more responsive ride and handling as well. So basically, all the performance capabilities of the A-Spec RDX are basically unlocked in the sport mode. But I hope you liked this quick video showcasing just how to enable the different dynamic modes and what they change in the vehicle. If you can like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, every little bit helps and I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching.